everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. नाम तो सुना होगा. वो कहते हैं कि if you want any job done well, do it yourself. यानी कि DIY, जैसे FYI होता था, ये DIY आजकल बहुत पॉपुलर हो गया है. So there's this breed of young entrepreneurs who started doing things themselves just as a hobby, right? And they've realized there's a lot of demand for a lot of these products that they're creating, sometimes using scrap, sometimes using industrial stuff, and this has become into a full-fledged business for these people. And for some reason, we've been able to identify a lot of these people in the UAE. Even today, our first story is about Marliz, a Colombian woman who does some amazing work. Take a look.
My name is Marliz, and I am the owner of the Rusty Saw Dubai, a small company of homegrown craft and design with love of industrial and distress techniques. I love upcycling materials. I love DIY. Ever since I was a little girl, I used to see my dad do all the DIY in the house, and it was something that attracted me a lot. I learned a lot from him, and now I'm doing it myself. I'm married to Dominic, an English chef. I do the hard work with the power tools, and he does the cooking in the kitchen. Today I'll be doing a marquee letter, which basically consists in tracing the letter on the board. So what I trace is going to give me the idea of where to cut with the machine. We proceed to sand it using a belt and disc sander machine. And what this does is polish the edges of the letter. After we've done all the edges of the letter and of the sides of the letter, and we drill the holes. After drilling the holes, we continue boxing the letter. Boxing means taking pieces of the board and putting them on the sides so it actually stands and looks like a box. We continue to spray paint the letter. Place the ceramic holders in the holes that we already drilled. After that, we place the bulbs on the holders. And we give them a try and see if it works. My next product is the pop-up signs. In this case, I'm going to use a design of a cassette, which is quite retro, and a camera. The process of making these signs is quite simple. You can make it at home. You take a design of your choice, print it out, place them on a fiberboard, and use a product called decoupage, which is a glue. So after you're done with the decoupage, you cut every single design from the fiberboard so you can have them individually. You use the sander to polish all the edges so they're nice and smooth. To give our designs a bit of an industrial look, we use a dark wax. But if you don't have dark wax, you can use shoe polish, which works exactly the same. And then you have a very nice finishing of industrial looking, very dirty, kind of like old style, which is kind of cool. So next we're gonna do an arrow sign. We take two planks and we cut them in the shape of an arrow. We give them a little polish with the sander, and we use a metal brace to hold them together so they don't move. We use some spray paint to give the wood some color. While that is drying, we take some fiberboard and the stencil of a word of choice. After we cut out the word with the scroll saw, we give it a cover of color. After they dry, we give it a good cover of glue on the back, and we place it correctly where we want the letter to look good in the arrows. I'm pretty sure that you can make your own DIY signs just like Rusty Saw.